Hey guys, it's a North Sleeve, Saturday night, May 19th, 2018. 1 month post-op. Can you believe that? 1 month already. And can you say the word 50? Yeah, that's 50. 50. Well, if you want to see what I'm talking about, just come right back and we'll tell you all about it. We're all back. Once again, it's Saturday, May 19th, 2018. 1 month post-op, VSG surgery. Might as well get into my stats as everybody's going to want to know. My high weight before surgery was 354 pounds. My weight when I had my surgery, or my weight the morning of the surgery, was 333 pounds. That was 21 pounds I lost on the pre-op diet. My weight today was 304 pounds. Can you believe that? 50 pounds I've lost. I can't believe that. That's almost unreal. It's 50 pounds total since April 8th, which is obviously longer than a month. But it's 50 pounds I've lost in a month and a half, put it that way, that I've never lost, I guess. So, actually, since surgery, that's 29 pounds lost. Again, with a total of 50 pounds. So that's kind of amazing. I didn't think that could ever happen. So, thank you, Sleeve Master. Um, how am I feeling? I feel great. I've never had any pain since the surgery. I think I've said that in all my other videos. Never had any stomach pains. I've never thrown up yet. I had some issues with some constipation, but I've taken care of that with some Purex. And just put a little cap full of the Purex powder in the cap in the bottle it's in, and pour it in a drink and stir it up. And then everything else is fine. Again, I have no issues other than that. A little bit. I've had that for a couple days here and there, but not constant. So I guess everything is fine in that ballpark. What am I eating on a normal day? I'm in the puree food stage, so I still am drinking lots of water, lots of not so much. Well, I do drink water, but I drink a lot of Crystal Light Kool-Aid, and I drink my protein shakes, which I have 2 to 3 protein shakes a day, Premier protein shakes that I buy at Sam's Club. I also bought a big bottle of whey protein from GNC stores so that you can just use a little scoop of powder and put it in a glass of water instead of using the milk or whatever the protein shakes are made out of with Premier, to make it a little bit more diluted. I think it's easier on your system for passing through your system, possibly. And I spent about $30 for that. It's a 30-day supply or whatnot, so you can use 1 scoop per day or whatever for 30 days, I think it is. Anyway, so 1 scoop of the whey protein out of GNC is like 24 grams of protein, where the Premier protein shake out of Sam's Club is 30 grams of protein. So you get a little bit more out of the Premier protein, but you can just take a little bit more than a scoop and a quarter or something out of the whey protein. But so far, I like that. It's better tasting than the Premier protein shakes, and it's just easier to have and make. Although the Premier protein shakes are already made, you just grab one out of the refrigerator and drink it. So other than that, I've been pureeing some stuff. I just made a video a couple days ago on some puree taco meat, which is really good. I've made some deviled egg puree, and then I bought a couple cans of Hormel chili and made puree chili out of that. With I just throw a little bit of taco sauce in with a can of the chili and put it in the NutriBlender or blender or whatnot, and whip it up, and it turns into almost like a soup. That's like puree food. It's really good. It's tasty. I throw a little bit of cheese in there as well. So on most days I'll have I have these little plastic cups I ordered off of Amazon. They're disposable cups, but you can rewash them and use them. You can freeze them. You can use them in the microwave, and you can put. I have 1 cup I bought. One size cup was five ounces, 5.5 ounces, and the other one was 3.3 ounces. I haven't used the 5.5 ounce ones yet. And it's really nice because you can put that puree mixture, whatever you make, in one of those little cups and throw it in the refrigerator for a couple days, and then anytime you want it, you just go grab it. It's nice and cold. Like I made some chicken salad. It stays nice and cold. The chili in that I will heat up in a microwave, which works good. I also made some ricotta bake one night, which is really good. And so that's all I have is the protein shakes, the puree food. About twice a day I have that with the 3.3 ounce containers. And then once or twice a day I'll have probably, I suppose, 3 to 4 tablespoons of yogurt, and then just water and Crystal Light Kool-Aid. So that's pretty much it. I don't think I'm eating 600 to 700 calories a day, so that's probably why I'm doing pretty good and losing some weight. Do I have any head hunger issues? Yeah, I think this whole process from now till the end is psychological. A lot of it is going to be dealing with your head hunger, your mind games. You're so used to eating unhealthy and unhealthy amounts of food through your whole lifespan, and changing that in this amount of time, I think, is tough for your mind to understand. So that's a big deal, a mental issue with the way this works. Um, it's not that you can't control it, but it seems to sometimes, you got the from the Animal House movie, you got the little devil on one shoulder and the angel on the other shoulder. It's your mind tells you that you want to eat, you want to eat, you want to eat, but really down here in your stomach, in your new stomach, you don't want to eat. You really don't feel hungry. You just feel it's hard to explain what you feel. It's almost like a full feeling all the time, kind of, but not full like you used to be. I don't know if that makes any sense. It just you just have a different feeling inside, I guess. And so sometimes that's hard to deal with. Again, like I've said before in some of my videos, you see television ads or hear commercials on the radio if you're driving or whatever, and you hear an Arby's, McDonald's, Applebee's, or Kentucky Fried Chicken or whatever, and you're like, oh, I used to like that. Oh, I want that. And yeah, you want it, but you really can't eat very much of it because your stomach is so small right now. Plus, I'm on the puree stage, so I still can't have solid foods yet. So, in the back of my mind, I know that I'm not allowed to have that. So, I think that helps me, but you still think about food quite a bit. But it actually, as time's going on now, I'm getting better with that, and it's easier to control. And I sure hope it gets easier to control the further along on the journey that we go. So I think from day one, even when you're on the pre-op diet and through all of this, when you read different articles about the gastric sleeve surgery and you watch YouTube videos, which I have up to this point, I've watched tons of them. Another call out to all the people whose videos I've watched, I've subscribed to, clicked the like and made comments on, which I'd like people to do with these videos as well. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Um, it's just a part of the whole journey that you're going to have to deal with, and you got to get that in your mindset that you're going to have to deal with that. And I think for some people that could probably be one of the toughest things to deal with. So far, I think I'm doing pretty well. I'm following all my instructions from my medical team and not having any issues at all. So I'll probably do another video on that at some point in the future. But other than that, everything's great. Um, One of the things I have noticed with losing the 50 pounds or close to 50 pounds, give or take, however off or whatever your scale is, I've noticed when wearing my clothes, some of my work clothes, my pants, or my regular pants are falling right off, which is great. I mean, that's who wouldn't want that problem? Your pants are falling off because you're losing weight. That's great. So I've noticed in that, especially my waistline has gone down. It's hard to notice in my upper body because I carried most of my weight in my midsection, my belly, my shoulders, my arms, you know, this area, everything. So I think it's harder to notice that. My shirts feel a little bit looser, but I thought I'd notice more um, looseness in the shirts, but I haven't yet. I think it's all coming off in a different area, but definitely my waist. I actually feel lighter. I feel good. I can tell that I'm losing weight and I'm feeling good, and I hope that's a sign that for the times to come that it's going to be even easier to deal with, and I'm going to feel as good as that. So all in all, I'm very happy. I can't believe that I've lost 50 pounds. I mean, my motto's always been Body by Pizza Hut, and the Hut was my favorite. I love that stuff. So all that stuff is good. Do I have any regrets about the surgery? I have absolutely no regrets. I did this because of my health. I've said before, I've had my left hip replaced. I need my right hip replaced. It's bad. It's bone on bone. Hurts like hell every step I take. I know you guys don't want to hear about that, so I'm not going to go on and on. But I've had sleep apnea for years. Been on high blood pressure medication. I've been taking off the blood pressure medication since before surgery. I'm not on that anymore, which is great. My blood pressure is doing well, so that's awesome. Hopefully, be off the CPAP in a matter of a couple months, or who knows how long, but that should happen soon. So all those health issues are going to go away as you lose weight. And I think that's the number one goal for anybody. So no, I don't have any regrets. And anybody else that's on the sitting on the fence, wondering if they should have this surgery or they shouldn't, think about the outcome of your health in the future, what your current health is, and what your current health could be if you did this. You watch some of the videos. Some people have horrible, horrible stomach pain, and pains of their stomach or around their stomach or the incisions after the surgery. And I didn't have any of that. I mean, I woke up from surgery in the recovery room, and the first thing I said to the nurse when I looked at her in the face was, "Can I order a pepperoni pizza?" And I was trying to make a joke. Well, I don't know if she didn't have a good sense of humor or what, but she didn't seem to think that was funny. I thought that was funny. But anyways, after that, I never had any pain medication. I was in the hospital for one night and was released the following day at like 4 o'clock to come home. So I never had any problems like that, which is awesome. I guess somewhere down the road I could have some issues. Knock on wood. I hope that doesn't happen. So, anyways, everything is great. I do go see my nurse, and on Tuesday, I believe it is, for my 1 month checkup. And at that point, I think they will release me to go on the mushy food stage or something like that. I'm not sure. I think mushy food. So that'll be a little bit better to even get a little bit more consistency of other normal foods back in your diet. Because a person does miss eating that, but body wise, the hunger, like I said before, the hunger, the pain, or the will for the hunger in your body isn't there. It's just upstairs here that plays little tricks with you, but that's getting better to deal with. So, anyways, I'll leave you with that. I hope you guys like the videos. Please comment. Get a hold of me. You can reach me at the northsleeve@gmail.com if you have any private questions. And that's it for tonight, folks. So have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you in a few days. Thanks. Bye.